Hello viewers. Today we will analyze the news of launch of actually a third satellite, Earth observation satellite by Pakistan's National Space Organization called SPARCO. And first we go through the officially released news, and then I will comment on the significance of the launch of this satellite.
The Space and Upper Atmosphere Research Commission launched Pakistan's first indigenous electro-optical EO-1 satellite on Friday from the Jikan Satellite Launch Center in northern China. The PRSC-EO-1 satellite will boost Pakistan's ability to monitor and manage natural resources, respond to disasters and improve urban planning and agricultural development, SUPARCO said in a statement. This type of satellite uses electro-optical sensors to collect data and images of the Earth's surface by detecting and measuring reflected sunlight or emitted radiation. China's Long March 2D carrier rocket also launched two other satellites, Shenlu-1 and Blue Carbon-1, today into orbit along with the PRSC-EO-1, China Aerospace Science and Technology Corporation said in a statement. Deputy Prime Minister and Foreign Minister Ishaq Dar termed the successful launch a significant achievement in Pakistan's space journey. Launch of indigenously manufactured EO satellite is a testament to SUPARCO's expertise and Government of Pakistan's commitment to pursue space technology for peaceful purposes, he said in a post on X. Today's achievement is set to position advanced space technology capabilities at the forefront of Pakistan's national progress and development, aligning with the goals of the national space policy. In May last year, Pakistan launched a multi-mission communication satellite, PakSat-MM-1, to improve internet and communication infrastructure. It was jointly developed by SUPARCO and the China Great Wall Industry Corporation. SUPARCO also joined a lunar exploration mission in November, partnering with China's Change-8 mission, set to launch in 2028. Currently valued at $5 billion, the Earth observation satellite market is among the fastest growing sectors within the commercial space industry, with Nova Space predicting it to exceed $8 billion by 2033. Countries, including the United States, China, and India, have been building their own government and private satellite constellations to map the Earth.
Okay, viewers, back to our topic of Earth observation satellites. Actually, the original program of government and SPARCO was to launch three Earth observation satellites by the year 2023. So it seems that this program is late by at least 1 year because the third satellite has been launched in the first month of 2025. So the original two satellites before it were launched on 9th July 2018. One was called Pakistan Technology Evaluation Satellite, Pak Test 1A, and the other was called Pakistan Remote Sensing Satellite, PRSS-1. The Pak Test 1A was launched on 9th July 2018. Actually, both these satellites were launched simultaneously, and both had a sun synchronized orbit. That means that the movement of satellite has been synchronized with the movement of sun. So there is no, because they are Earth observation satellites and don't have the ability to see in the light because they are electro-optical. So they are synchronized with the movement of sun. So they can see in the daylight around the clock and move with the movement of the sun. So the one of them, this Park Test 1A had a life of 3 years. So from 9th July 2018, it should have completed its life now. It was put in the orbit of 600 kilometer. So I can imagine, and it said that it had a weight of 300 kg. So I can imagine that uh, in such a high orbit, it was a very basic kind of satellite because from such distance, even with good optics, you can't have you can say the electro optics like low orbit spy satellites. So it was, you can say, a purely civilian purposes satellite. This first one. Then second one, Pakistan remote sensing satellite. It was launched on the same day, but it had a life of 7 years. So it should be working till the mid of 2025. And this third satellite, EO-1, it seems, has been launched to replace this satellite because in the mid of July 2025, mid of this year, uh, there would this second satellite will also have completed its life. So, in order to have a one working satellite that is electro-optic, this third satellite was launched, and it is said that it has life of 5 years. That means it will be working till January 2030. So the second satellite that was also electro-optic, it was different in the sense that it was a LEO orbit, low Earth orbit satellite. So, and it has a 4 day revisit time of each area. It was also sun synchronized orbit, and it's also been, you can say, its resolution has also been said to be 0.98 meter. It means 1 meter, about 1 meter resolution, and 2.89 meter in multispectral mode. So with a 1 meter resolution, about 1 meter resolution is quite, you can say, it can be put into good use for civilian purposes and also military purposes, especially with a country like Pakistan that doesn't have, you can say, high-end kind of electro-optic capabilities. So that being the first satellite in LEO orbit, this would also be an opportunity for the people to get trained in operating electro-optic satellite. So this third satellite, that was the second satellite. Now this third satellite, it's called Pakistan Remote Sensing Satellite, PRSC, EOS, Earth Observation Satellite, and also called EO-1. I guess the previous two satellites were also electro-optic, but it's called EO-1 because it should have now, although it has not been disclosed, but it should have less than 1 meter resolution, maybe in centimeter resolution, and that would make it quite a capable satellite for both civil and military use. It's also sun synchronized orbit, and it's an inclined orbit. And its original program was to be launched in year 2022 and 23. It means that it has been delayed by at least you can say 1 year, because if it was not launched in 23, then 1 year more has passed, and now it has been launched in January 2025, and it has a lifespan of 5 years, so it will be workable till January 2030. So we can say that not only these satellites are important for training of the personnel, but also for both civil and military purposes. And about the debate about indigenization, I'm sure that even the country with a satellite program like India, uh, or even the developed countries are also using, because most of the manufacturing is right now is China, and no one can deny that. And I'm sure that most of these country may be good, even developed countries, good in research, but they are lacking in manufacturing. So many of the parts used in those countries would also be assembly of these parts. Developing satellite parts manufacturing base is a long-term objective, but not possible in the short run. For the short run, the training of the personnel is very important, And also the capability and military and civilian use of these satellites are important.